What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Forgive me, I'm a little bit tired right now. Let me adjust my microphone. How's everybody doing? We're recording live from the mothership, and we are here with the first games of this season. We're kicking off season 2, and we're looking at what people expect of us. Can we deliver UEFA Champions League football? And interestingly, they said our most important player would be Jan Vestergaard, which I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% about that. I mean, we saw what Vestergaard did towards the end of last season, and throughout last season, and towards the end he was kind of replaced in the starting lineup. But big news before we kick off this season: Manolo Gabbiadini, broken tailbone. Before the season is even kicked off, out for 4 months. What we're gonna do for the striker position, I do not know. But we are back into the transfer window. And you saw in the last episode, we built a little bit of a relationship with Claude Puel of Leicester City. And we went back in there and we secured the signing of Bartosz Kapushka for 3.2 million. Now, this player is not tremendously high rated. He's not really high rated at all in FIFA. He's decently rated. But for 3.2 million, how can I tell you? You see, he's only 72 rated. At 22 years old, though. And I can't help but think this player has to have some sort of potential in this game. Because if you've seen him in real life, he's a good little player. I don't actually know why the screen, gone black.
This terrific competition. Two extremely good teams will go head to head for the trophy itself. Moments away from the kickoff, and we're live.
Boy, we had to let you guys hear that one right there as we are getting into the Community Shield. But I was saying about Kapushka, he's got to have some sort of potential, 3 million. I was going to take the chance on that one. Because, I mean, even if it doesn't work out, 3 million is not a lot to lose out on. But it is the Community Shield. I decided to give a few players. I mean, I see this as a competitive competition because the FA see it as a competitive competition. A lot of people want to question it. Oh, it's just a preseason. Hey, if it goes down as a competitive competition, then I'm taking it as a competitive competition. But we did make a few changes. Nothing huge though. Hermoso does start at the back with Ethan Ampadu. Areola got the nod in goal. Charlie Austin led the line. Almiron, Redmond and Vasquez. Højbjerg and Valverde in the middle. Ryan Bertrand. And then you saw the back four: Ryan Bertrand, Hermoso and Ampadu, and then Jan Valery. Manchester City did a similar thing in terms of mixing it up a little bit. You see Claudio Bravo is starting in goal. They've obviously got the big hitters like Jesus and Sane in there, but then also players like Britan and Herrera. Fernandinho in there is their rock. At defensive midfield, we got off to a better start right here as we got a brilliant chance. Interrupted a little bit by Kyle Walker, but Nathan Redmond has to do a little bit better. Even till now, I don't really know what actually happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with that finish. I didn't even really go for a time finish. So he really just fucked that up completely by himself. Good effort from Manchester City. Denied by Alphonse Areola in the goal. Bernardo Silva trying to find that post right there. I don't even know at that point if you would consider that the far post or not. I mean, he's kind of in the middle. But 43 minutes in, Almiron doing a brilliant job. Look at the way he span off of Fernandinho. Will this be a big season for Almiron? I mean, just going to have to wait and find out. Almiron was actually voted as Young Player of the Season for Season 1. So, big future for the team. We did come forward and brilliant block right there to deny Charlie Austin. But on his debut, the goal... Oh, never mind. I thought that was Valverde for some reason. It was Miguel Almiron. That looked like Valverde. I might have problems with that. That looked like the same dude. Bear in mind, I have actually recorded quite far forward, so I don't actually remember a lot of it. I don't remember a lot of this. I like recording far forward because I like not remembering it. Like, I'm almost seeing this for the first time with you guys. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen next. It's kind of like I'm watching it with you guys. Højbjerg. So in case you guys are wondering, like, why does he say this when it's clearly this? Does he not remember his own game? Nah, sometimes I don't remember what's happening. We come forward, we find Nathan Redmond. I remember that. Nathan Redmond tucking it away over Claudio Bravo in the goal. Brilliant finish from Nathan Redmond. You're going to see it from the replay. He's just done a brilliant job. He had a brilliant first season, and it looks like he's going to look to continue that again. You see it. Charlie Austin comes forward, and it's the first touch. Takes it away and shields the ball from the defender. Like, he could have taken it with his right foot, but no. He take it away with his left foot to make sure he's able to shield that ball from Alderweireld. and lifts it over Bravo, putting it into the back of the net. Brilliant finish from Nathan Redmond. 56 minutes into the game now. Manchester City come forward with Leroy Sané, crosses it into the box, and it's one in the air by Herrera, heading it into that bottom corner and pulling a goal back for Manchester City. I honestly don't even know who this guy is. I don't know where he's come from. I don't know his age. I don't know if he's good in the air. I don't know anything about him. But all I do know is Ethan Ampadu should probably be doing a little bit better. He should probably be attacking that ball a little bit better. Again, I don't really remember playing this match like that. So I don't really remember if that was my fault or not. Well, it probably was. But I don't remember if like I could have done better off of natural instinct. But you see right here, Manchester City were playing no games because they pulled it back and it was Herrera again. Who is he? Who is he? I don't know, but he came out. He wanted all the smoke in this second half. He just wanted all the smoke. A little bit unfortunate there as Højbjerg tried to intercept it, but it did fall to Herrera anyway. Bertrand tried to slide in and block, but was just a little bit too far off the captain. And our 2-goal lead, we had problems with this in Season 1 with throwing away leads. And it looks like we're coming to that problem again. And look at us. Now we're rattled. Giving the ball away left, right, and centre. And Kevin De Bruyne almost finding it back in there if it wasn't for a good save from Alphonse Areola right there. Maybe if he went for power and that far post, he could have done a little bit better. But in the meantime, Areola making a good save. This is what I was talking about before with the Manchester United. Like, that's good. When it comes to defending corners, I don't mind that. But when they do that little teleportation shit and I don't have time to come and stop the corner, it's bullshit. Manchester City come forward again though, 91st minute, and we've gone from 2-0 up to completely throwing away the Community Shield. And I honestly don't know how it happens. I don't know what, like, I just have a problem with throwing away leads in this game. Like, I need to sort it out because we can't let that happen, especially if it's going to be in the Champions League. Those drop points will absolutely kill you, especially in the group stages. It's going to kill you, and we didn't come out of here with anything after going 2-0 up in the first 50 minutes or so. We were 2-0 up. We had all we had to do was see out the game, and we wasn't able to do it. So now we have to sit there and watch Manchester City raise the Community Shield. It sucks. This is who we were going with in terms of training. Højbjerg, Hermoso, Kapushka, and Danny Van der Meer. That is not Daniel, that's Danny Van der Meer. Getting a little bit of training. Delight over Areola. Good to see at least. I mean, people are enjoying his performances in the first few games. Inter Milan signed Ruben Neves. So I know Wolfie's going to like that one because he did say he sees Ruben Neves going to Inter Milan at the end of the season. I particularly don't. I don't see him moving. Although there is a lot of hype going on. I don't necessarily agree with all the hype, but there is a lot of hype. So maybe he'll transfer. I don't necessarily see it being to Inter Milan. But first game of the season is finally here. We have to put what happened in the Community Shield behind us. This is the team we're going with: Areola, Klein, Wesley, Hermoso, and Bertrand at the back. Vasquez, Lamina, Højbjerg, and Redmond. Very similar side to what we fielded last season. And then up front, we're going with Bertrand Traore and Charlie Austin. Of course, no Gabbiadini for this first game. He's out for 4 months, which is going to take him out to around, I don't know, man. I'm guessing October? Maybe November? I'm guessing October Gabbiadini will be out. But he's going to miss out on a lot of games, obviously, including the Champions League fixtures. He'd probably be out a lot longer than that. Probably November, I'd expect him back. But Bertrand Traore is starting up front. Like I said, when I signed him, I didn't really know where I expected to play him. But for this one with Gabbiadini out, why not play him up front? He gets an early chance cutting onto his left foot as he does like to do. But that shot goes straight into the hands of the keeper. We come forward now. Charlie Austin stopped. He goes for a shot as the ball comes back to him. And he is taken down on the edge of the box. But it was a good little effort saved by the keeper. And the referee's going to pull up and dish out why was I going to say a left card? A yellow card. He's going to dish out a yellow card to Zanake. And we put the ball down right on the edge of the box. Brilliant opportunity for us to try and open the scoring. It's laid off for Højbjerg to Lamina, and Super Mario Lamina opens the scoring for us in the first game of the Premier League campaign. 37 minutes in, and I mean, they should have seen that coming. They probably should have seen that coming. You got two players standing over it. You got a player a little bit behind. They probably should have got out to that shot. Like, there's no one even near to close down the shot. It's crazy, and it was too easy. Lamina, all he really had to do was hit the target either side of the keeper, and you're gonna score. And he done that. He struck it sweetly. I said sweetly. We struck it sweetly as we've seen him do in this series before. And we lead. Traore doing brilliantly, leaving his man for dead after just exploding past him, playing it into Redmond, and falls to Redmond again. And the referee pulls it up for offside. And you're going to see right here, should not be offside, because all that's offside is Nathan Redmond's arm. Because he's pointing for the ball, and his arm is offside. Sleep, car. Sleep. Pointing for the ball, called offside for it. We should be 2-0 up because I'm sure Redmond would have just tucked it away into empty net. Lucas Vasquez coming forward, plays it inside, and we go 2-0 up anyway. And Bertrand Traore scores on his debut to put us 2-0 up at home. Huddersfield coming here, pretty much really getting blown away because I mean, you've seen every highlight in this first half so far has been us. Typical. Højbjerg playing a brilliant through ball. Vasquez getting an assist. What we saw last season, the only difference is Bertrand Traore is here and he tucks it away. Comes off the keeper. Wasn't the greatest finish. Wasn't the greatest finish with his weaker foot. But it found the back of the net regardless. Huddersfield coming forward now, 63 minutes in. I think that's Miranchuk. They signed Miranchuk. Bit fortunate with the goal, but in the end they did pull one back, 65 minutes. And it is Mounier. Can't even remember. Is it Stephen Mounier? Can't remember his first name at this point. Mounier pulls one back. Instead of celebrating in front of cameras and shit, you should probably pick up the ball. But Huddersfield, Miranchuk, that's not a bad signing. A little bit fortunate, like I said. Blocked by Hermoso. No, sorry. That's Bertrand. He's got an armband on. That's Ryan Bertrand. Mounier just completely unmarked in the middle, though. He shouldn't be. Almost put it over the bar, but got a little bit fortunate that it came off the bar and went in instead of hitting the bar and going over. Nathaniel Klein now, as we come forward again, playing it in. Dropped off, and we eventually find our way out wide. Brilliant cross from Valverde. But the shot from Lucas Vasquez trickles its way into the keeper's hands. But right here, we do pick up a win. First game of the season. 2-1 victory. We had to hold on a little bit towards the end. They didn't really create any chances, but they were pressing us towards the final few moments of the game. But we weren't going to throw away another 2-goal lead. Not right after it happened to Man City. I was sure. I went a little bit defensive. I put some players back. I was not throwing away another 2-goal lead. Lamina got the man of the match for that game. He was brilliant. Scored the first goal as well. And FIFA saw it as well. They gave him the man of the match. And I would agree as well. He played really well. I mean, I don't really remember playing that. I remember parts of that match. I remember the end as well because we were hanging on a little bit. But Real Madrid, another player going back to their old squad. We saw Immobile in the last episode going back to Dortmund. Higuain this time going back to Madrid as we jump into the third game of the episode, second game of the Premier League campaign. Newly promoted Aston Villa come into oh, sorry, no, we're going to Villa Park. They're not coming to St. Mary's. We're going to Villa Park. Bertrand Traore given the one to watch. They really liked his performance in the last game. And Bertrand Traore, you're going to see in this lineup, is starting up front for us again. So that's, at this point, kind of what I was going for. Didn't really know what else to do. Could have been Charlie Austin, I guess, but we opted for Bertrand Traore. Not too much of a dangerous side as far as I'm concerned for Aston Villa. Areola in goal for us. Nathaniel Klein, Hermoso, and Bertrand again in the middle. At the back, Lamina, Romeo, and Højbjerg ever present in the middle. And up front right there, you see Vasquez, Redmond, and Bertrand Traore. Link up Lamina and Redmond right here. Crosses it into the box. Bertrand Traore getting across his man. Just didn't get enough on that header. Starting off real enthusiastic, creating chances. And Bertrand Traore almost scored his second goal in 2 games for the club, but just a little bit wide. Didn't get enough on the header. As we come forward again, Mario Lamina across to Romeo. He finds Højbjerg pushing a little bit forward, and he finds Ryan Bertrand. Crosses it into the box, onto the boot of Vasquez, and that is a tremendous goal. At the point of recording this voiceover, I haven't actually seen who you guys vote for goal of the season, but I'm sure Vasquez is going to be in there. He's going to be up for the running. Whether you guys give it to him or not, I'm not too sure. But Lucas Vasquez with an absolutely brilliant finish. This is definitely going to be in the vote for the goal of the season award for the second season. And it's only the first episode. So we're already getting a goal put in there. Lucas just hits it so sweetly. That's what you get when you produce a timed finish. Lovely strike from Lucas Vasquez. Our player of the season for season 1, Lucas Vasquez. Doing a brilliant job to find the back of the net right there. Aston Villa came right back at us though as Ma Jedinak forces a save out of Areola. You see, he's not taking any time to adjust, screaming at his defenders right there to do a better job. Too much space for Jedinak on the edge of the box according to Areola, but he covered himself, and he kept himself a clean sheet so far in this game. 38 minutes, Lucas Vazquez plays it to the edge of the box. Aria Romeo, hate having him in these positions, decided to shoot. Wasn't the best shot, but he hit the target at least. I much prefer Romeo to just sit back. That's what I've asked him to do. But sometimes he just wants to come forward. Redmond coming off the pitch with Højbjerg. Valverde coming on alongside Sofiane Buffal, who impressed me during pre-season, so he's getting a game right here. Lucas Vazquez eventually finds Højbjerg, comes out to Buffal. Brilliant strike off of the post. Falls to Bertrand Traore, and he finds the back of the net, and this time he does get his second goal in 2 games for Southampton. So Bertrand Traore looks like he could be a very good signing. It's funny how it works out because we signed him really. I mean, although I didn't have a real plan of where I was going to play him, the original, like, the first, what's the word I'm looking for? First plan, I guess. Let's just say first plan. First choice. First choice would be to play him out wide, whether it's on the right or left. But with Gabbiadini's injury, he's ended up playing up front, and so far, he's doing a brilliant job. 2 goals in 2 games. Our player to watch. Aston Villa come forward this time. Brilliant cross. Green at the back post. And while I'm going to say it was a brilliant cross, we should really be doing better with that. I think it's Hermoso again. Taking a little bit of time to adjust to Premier League football, I guess. Just completely left his man unmarked to them. Again, you could question not Traore. I'm going to get that mixed up. Ryan Bertrand for just not being around to mark the back post, which I guess would be his job when the cross comes in. But now, we're throwing away another 2-goal lead. We're throwing away another 2-goal lead. Newly promoted Aston Villa, cruising 2-0 up, and out of nowhere, like, I completely forgot that even happened. It's like, I wasn't ready to that's why I kind of just got a little bit deflated watching that go in. Because I'm disappointed in myself, because I forgot that 2 goals up, and we've thrown it away again. 100% record, gone already. It's tough. Same 5th place. Shouldn't be drawing with Aston Villa, regardless, even without being 2 goals up from the beginning of the game, we should not be drawing with them, but is what it is. We need to get over it and bounce back even stronger in the next episode, which, like I say, I have recorded. It's ready to go. Need to commentate over it. Don't know why this is in here. I don't know. This isn't it isn't really meant to be there. You get a little bit of a back behind the scenes look at what's going on. I did get a loan offer for Angus Gunn. Not too sure why, because I didn't have him on the loan list. So don't know why I got a loan offer, you see, from Monaco. I did actually consider accepting it though, but I wasn't sure if he would play. If he would have played consistently, I probably would have accepted it. So looking at the table right here, which I guess what I done is I backed out to get some of the other teams to play their games. So after 2 games, we sat in 6th place. Chelsea sitting in 18th after losing their first 2, which is interesting. I don't know who they played in their first 2, but maybe they played 2 tough teams. I'm not too sure. But top 4 looks like that. Man City, Spurs, Everton, and Arsenal. I think Everton were around there at the end of the last season. But that's where this episode is going to be wrapped up. Come back for the next one. Getting ever so close to playing some Champions League. I think we play Champions League football 2 episodes from now. Next episode, deadline day. Will we make any more signings? Not too sure. You'll have to wait and see. Let me eat this biscuit now that I'm finished. Peace.